Okay, we're live. Uh, Probably a vlog, but today I am going to be taking apart my bed. Oh, shoot. Okay, I have a stand somewhere that's perfect for this. Oh, we don't need no stand. Oh, here it is. Oh. Now, you may have. Actually, I haven't had a face cam for a while, but I recently moved my setup to a different location because, first off, because of parents, that was very required. Second off, it's more optimal. It's way cooler in this area and better internet. I'm not gonna lie. Bernard, come here. Bernard, come here. Bernard. Bernard, up. Now my bed has been very messy, clearly. Just where I store all my junk. Is that the ice pack? Huh, that's where it went. Now, I want to talk about the streaming schedule because I've been seriously busy lately. It's a real problem with me because I have a very strict mom and she does not like this stuff at all. She doesn't understand it, even remotely. Like, even when I'm doing schoolwork, she doesn't get it. What are you doing? Your new scratching post, eh, Bernard? Who's a key? Who's a good key? That's my sock, Bernard. Not a toy. Oh, that's an Ethernet cable. Interesting. What are you doing? What are you doing? I would get off this, Bernard. It's about to fall. Bernard. Hey, Bernard, I'm going to make some positive reinforcement here. I gotta move this. So, there's two options, Bernard. 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 Here. Just. I don't want to. Bernard. I really don't want to. Up. Let me just. Carefully. Bernard. plop you down because I don't want to hurt you in any bodily way. There you go. You can have this now. This is your new Scratchy. You're not. You can scratch all you want on this. Where'd that wrench go? Okay. We need a screwdriver. There goes my AirPods. I'm very afraid if I play music, because I have headphones in, it will go to live stream and it'll get demonetized or copyright strike. I don't care. I'm not gonna. I wish I had more modern tools. Where's my Allen screwdriver? Ah, there it is. Ah, Bernard, careful there, buddy. I'm gonna need a big one for this. Perfect. This way. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna be bedless for a while. Who knows? Careful, Bernard. Now, you like, oh, why are you live streaming? Because I can clearly see no one's watching. Simply because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy this. I enjoy working for stuff. I feel like I earned it. When I work and I actually get viewers, I feel like I actually earned it. I want to do more IRL content, but it's kind of hard because I have an idea. I had an idea a while ago, but I need a battery pack, like a very big one, because we actually did this on the side channel. There was an older channel before this, but I don't want to talk about that. But what we'd do is we'd get my laptop, because it had such a big battery, plug into my phone, and just record at school the entire day. Because so much stuff happened at school that was so funny and hilarious. And we were just like, oh, we could just like, I have an idea, let's just record all this content. And we did. I had some old videos somewhere of us at like a pool messing around. And some shit happened. It was hella funny. But that didn't last because we kind of like battery pack. It didn't last the entire day because I was running on 4K. I know I want that premium content, 4K. But it just wears on the battery just a bit. And so we stopped doing that. I want to get back into it though because I seriously think schools are the milkiest content. Wish I had some modern machinery. So many coins. Hey, Bernard. Next part will probably be this one. I also didn't realize you can just take these off. I thought you had to unscrew them. I'm very wrong. Please don't bite me. This is new for you, isn't it, Bernard? There's a putty. 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 I keep dropping this. So much trash. That's where all my socks went. Man, this has been here a while. I'm a very competitive gamer now. If you've watched me in Fortnite, I've clearly gotten better over time. It just took how long. But that's another thing. Hate. That's something I really want to address. Because there's a lot of hateful people out there. What's the point of being hateful? There's no point at all. People are like, oh, good job, good job. And like in my comments of my shorts, like mostly sniper clips. And then there's the people like, they're like, people are like, oh my god, you're so good. And I'm like, thank you. And then someone's like, oh, he's ass, he's ass. What's the point? Does that make your day? Are you hiding, like, your hate for yourself? Because we can all clearly see something's going on. I'm not trying to be rude, maybe you just had a bad day, but, like, it's not cool to hate. And I usually don't remove comments, but I've started removing those because they're so negative, and I'm trying to be a positive. I've literally addressed that I'm ass. I've addressed this multiple times. It's a game that involves skill, and I don't have time to practice this skill. I play what 2 times on the weekend, like a couple hours each. I don't have time to actually like get good. I actually appreciate school. Many people don't in this day and age. I don't know why. I don't know when the point where school was like, oh, this sucks. There's so much at school that goes on, and it's so fun and amazing. And then sometimes there isn't. Like, for example, homework. Homework should genuinely be illegal. Who decided, like, oh, I can't, like, give them all this lesson, so I'm, like, gonna give them this packet they have to work on at home? Who does that? That's just because you can't fit everything into one lesson, like easy sneezy, doesn't mean we should be punished and have to work on it at home. I'm in a bad place, Bernard. I don't know why my voice is reaching. I honestly don't know. I should maybe have a live stream up to check. I don't know. I'll talk louder in a second. Next up, my parents. These are also the people that are holding me back. Since I live with my parents though, I can't exactly do whatever I want. I can't even like try to do what I want. I'm like trying to get a job, but they won't even let me. They're like, oh, you just have to focus on your study. Meanwhile, I have like hours after school to do nothing. And what else do I have to do at that time? I'm done with homework. I can't do a job. Then, also, I live out of town. I'm kind of in like a valley. What was I gonna say? Anyway, so I have nothing else to do. I have to play games because and like watch TV. And then my parents call like, "Oh, you're addicted to screens." No, I'm not. I just have nothing else to do. I try to go different places. I tried to go down. I've talked to you guys multiple times, like, hey, can I do this with my friends? And I'm like, no, sorry, we can't drive you to town. And I'm like, there's two options here. I get a job to preoccupy my time, which they won't let me do, or we move to town. It's simple. Simple math. It's better to move to town. All my friends are in town. Better internet. Less gas. Friendlier neighbors. Not saying our neighbors aren't friendly, but like, I don't want to hang out with them ever. Some of them are cool, actually. Two of them. I have like 4 neighbors, so. Because I live in like, it's like hard to explain. Like, anyway, but I also can't talk to my parents because they don't understand the logic. They don't understand reasoning. They don't just brush me aside, act like I'm dumb. And I am not dumb, by the way. Just because I play video games and stream and make videos on YouTube doesn't mean I'm like unsuccessful. I am very successful in life so far. Let's see. All my classes right now. I have period 1, Frosh Advisory. Most pointless class in the world. This is what you do in it. The first like 2 weeks were handy. They talked about like how to get a job, how to get car loans, blah blah blah, stuff that they should have taught. And then after that, it was really stupid. I feel like I already knew all this. Like, what's the difference between a credit and debit card? Now, fair enough. Some people do not know, but I am one of the people that know. So it's kind of pointless to me. I would prefer not to be in that class. I would prefer to be in like history. But you know, that's what the curriculum was in high school. Period 2, PE. Probably one of my favorite classes. I got a really good teacher. He's the wrestling teacher. And so he's super enthusiastic, super chill, sort of, in a way. Like, chill but not chill. Hear me? Ooh, maybe I should build this. It's a very limited edition set. That's also one of the first Lego sets I got. My dad found it at like a garage sale for like super cheap, and he knew it was worth something, so he got it for me. And I built it. It's in my closet right now. Let's check out little R2-D2. Unfortunately, I cannot program him because I don't have a computer that has a proper CD. Okay, Bernard. Also, it probably has battery acid in it right now, considering I haven't turned it on in 10 years. You know, I thought this would fold. Oh. Boom. This is the biggest part right here. This, I don't think you can disassemble this any more than it already is. Yeah. Ooh, that was pinch my fingers. That would have been bad. What's beeping? Oh, it does work. I just had to press the button harder. I think this is the light sensitive mode. Yeah, yeah, pretty cool. One of my favorite toys. Oh, I don't know. I'm American, so I don't. It's, I'm not trying to be like spoiled or whatever. I don't want to be. I try to give as much as possible. I also feel like guilty when people don't have stuff. So I don't know how to feel. Like, ooh, I like I don't want stuff anymore. Like, I have so much junk that I can't get rid of. And I'm like, oh, I don't need this. Please stop giving it to me. It's really annoying. I also like how YouTube allows people under 1,000 subscribers to stream on mobile now. That was very nice of them. It can really help or destroy growth of some channels. Oops, blocking the camera there, aren't I? Now it's just the garbage I gotta clean up. 2 ice packs, a sock, an Ethernet cable, and some pencils. What's this? It's only Cat 5. People are like, it's Cat 5. Wow, I only have Cat 4. No, I'm so used to Cat 6. But that's also not a problem in my house. Internet. I can't play competitive if my internet is like ass. Also, I can't download games. Like, it takes me a day to download a 100 GB game. Because I live in a valley and also I have a cheap ass internet plan. Go get a broom. That would be my best option. Also, I've been thinking of doing a room cam a month. So, but it also brings some problems up that arise. Like, first off, I leave my house, and once again, I don't have a battery pack. So, if my phone dies in here, or my power goes out, or something like that, it's over. I fail automatically. But also, I'm not going to be on camera most of the time because I go places. I have a life. I can't just stay in here all day. Reason 2. Um, is live. Anything can happen on camera. Something that isn't good. It's pretty much. I'm gonna give you a hint. It's gonna be like November, okay? All the older audience knows what I'm talking about. It's gonna be November for again twice a year. This is all trash except for this tape, this pencil, and this dice. Ooh, and money maybe. Ooh, and the cord cap. Like these HDMI caps. HDMI's break so much. I don't know why. Just get DisplayPort. And people are like, "What's DisplayPort?" Like, I didn't know what DisplayPort was for the longest time possible. Like, what is DisplayPort? It's way better. That's what I'm telling you. Dustpan, that's what I mean. My mom would probably want this. There's like glass on my floor. Here's a big chunk. I always broke cups. Like one time I broke a cup and it slit my hand open. My parents don't know this, but they'll probably know this if they see this on my channel. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Hi, Mom. Hi. But I'd cut my hand like wide open. Like, where is this hand? You can't really see the scar on camera. I'll take a better picture of it. But it went like wide open. And like you don't understand like the thought of like adrenaline rushing through you as you're like, oh no, patches up, patches up. It's like your primal instincts to suddenly try to get like safe, try to get better. It's just like an interesting thought of how the humans are made, like how human instinct responds to this situation. It's like, oh, blood, and then you instantly go into like control, control, control. Like I instantly made him to shut up. I was like, there's adrenaline pumping in me. I don't know if I'm blood loss or something, but yeah, it's a pretty interesting concept. All of this. Oh yeah, back to my classes. Frosh, first period. P, second period. Third period. Honors biology. I hate that class. Mostly the teacher, actually. The teacher is my one problem. But anyway, overall, the class is pretty fun. We do plenty of experiments. I have two friends in that class also, so that's pretty nice. Fourth period, Spanish. I didn't like it at first. Back in middle school, I had a pretty annoying teacher. But eventually I moved on and I was like, oh, I like this teacher. I like it. And so I'm doing pretty well in that class now, 104%, I'm pretty sure. Next, fifth period is tutorial period. It's pretty much a free period. So it's like an hour and 45 of just me sitting there, catching up on homework, watching movies. Yeah. Sixth period, English. I also like this class. I have an amazing teacher. It's his first year, but he's doing pretty good. He's doing amazing, honestly, in my book. Next class, geometry. I have the best teacher in that class. He's hella funny, hella amazing, and I'm doing super well in that class too. Next is computer science. Also have a good teacher in that class. This teacher is very friendly, very enthusiastic, very funny. He just gets all the people in there. We're all like nerds. We all code. We all play games together. It's all really fun. You don't see him on stream ever because I don't like play games. I want to advertise mostly. Like, actually, I do have a couple of videos I'm editing with them, but you'll see. We mostly play games in class. That's why. And by the way, we do all the work. We all days in that class. I'm pretty sure. But we all do the work. It's pretty fun. And as soon as we get to work, Mr. Zeha's like, okay, you got say half an hour free time. You guys can do whatever you want. And then sometimes Mr. Seha, he plays games with us. We gave him a code. We were like, hey, you ever want to play games with us? Just announce on Google Classroom, it's time. Hasn't done it yet, but he's thinking of creating this at lunch Wednesday where you can just go into his classroom. We all just hang out and play games during lunch or break. So that's pretty cool. W teacher in my book. Let's talk about assignments. What other assignments I'm doing? Geometry. So in my geometry class, we're given a packet to do over the course of 2-3 weeks. This packet's pretty cool. But if you don't do it like from the start, I don't know where you're gonna be at. Like, oh my compost. But if you don't do the packet at all, there's like, it's pretty easy anyway. But let's talk about the next subject. People who are failing. I'm not failing any classes. I see it hard to fail a class. Like, just do the work, honestly. Even if you don't do it well, you'll get a C, which is a passing grade. It's a passing grade. Just accept it. Just acceptable. I have to move this all downstairs. Where should I put all this? Oh, sorry. Anyway, pretty honestly amazing. Oh, I need a gimbal. Anyway, next year I'm gonna have a ton of hard classes. I'm probably gonna have pre-calculus and AP Euro and honors English. Can't wait, honestly, because that's gonna be my hardest year. After that, smooth sailing, buddy. Just a ton of college classes, and then boom, I'm done. Until I go to college. Sorry, but the game. Also next year, I plan on doing football. So that's gonna be nice. What else was I gonna do next year? Ooh, oh, I'm going to Peru this summer. That's gonna be some milky content. Ooh, that's gonna hit me in balls. That just went down. I know the perfect cutouts in my house to where I don't reveal any information to where I live. Not that I care. Honestly, the fact of like, Open celebrities. Oh, people go to your house. I don't care if people go to my. Oh my god, I gotta close this. So loud. Why do I keep closing this door? Just making it harder for me. Cutouts. Anyway, football next year. I plan on being more defensive. I can play offense if I need to, but I don't recommend it. I'm not gonna lie. I make some pretty sick blocks. I don't care if they're legal or not, as long as it's a block. Anyway, if I get any suggestions, I will move back to vlogging the school content. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this camera here. Where's my AirPod case? It's gonna be faster in the long run if I just do this. Because I want to get this over with so I can just play some games. To be honest, I can use some of this board for a project. You don't want to see my desk right now. My room may look clean, but I'm not showing what's behind me. I mean, in front of me. If you guys have any game suggestions, if anyone like rewatches this, probably not. But please give me suggestions for games. I'm always open to like play any games. I got so many games. Just tell me what to play. And the last piece, biggest piece, the actual head frame.
well, I'm going to end it here. Until next time, really. See you.